So yesterday the Raptors beat the Sixers 103-88, and now the series is 3-2. Now the series is 3-2. The Sixers still have the lead. But this is the biggest home loss in Sixers history on their home court with the stakes being the way it was. Like, the Sixers could have closed out the series, elimination game, and, they didn't handle business. So on top of them making history for the wrong reasons in terms of franchise history, the Raptors were able to do this without Fred VanVleet. I don't know if you guys remember, there's a scene of Fred ripping his jersey as he's exiting in Game 4 because he's so upset because he understands, damn, he's probably done for the series. Pascal Siakam stepped up yesterday. He had 23 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Fleury with a triple-double. Precious Achiuwa had 17 points, 7 rebounds. Gary Trent had 16 points, 3 assists. OG Anunoby had 16 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. I'm not surprised that the Sixers were able to win. Not the Sixers, I apologize. The Raptors were able to win Game 4 because of the simple fact that, the Raptors do have championship DNA. They still have some of the guys that were on the team the year that they won the championship. They're well coached. They have a solid roster. The only thing they're missing is the fact that they don't have a superstar player. The last time they did, they won the championship. Granted, KD was hurt, but nevertheless, it doesn't surprise me that the Raptors won Game 4, but it does surprise me that the Raptors won Game 5. And for the Sixers, yesterday's game was a true disaster, especially considering that on the line was, another trip back to Toronto. Like, now they have to travel back to Toronto. First of all, I honestly don't think the Raptors, the Sixers are going to win game 6. I just don't see it happening. And then in Game 7, James Harden is a choke artist. Joel Embiid has come up short in big moments. I don't expect to. Listen to this. If the Sixers lose the next game, they're losing the series. No team, and it's crazy because no team in NBA history has lost a 3-0 lead in the 75 years of the NBA being the NBA. But, in my head, I've always thought one team is going to be the first to do it. Somebody could come back down from 3-1, come back down from 3-0. Somebody's going to be the first team to do it, and why not this year? And, it wouldn't surprise me if it happened to the Sixers because considering who their coach is, their coach is Doc Rivers. He's the only coach in NBA history to lose a 3-1 lead three separate times. He did it in 2020 in the bubble. He did it in 2015. And he did it in 2003 or 2004 with the Orlando Magic, okay? So, it wouldn't come as a surprise if he does it again. And this would be even worse. And I think it would be catastrophic. It would be hilarious. And, hey, it is what it is. I'm not going to say it is what it is. I don't care for the Sixers. It is what it, you know what I mean? So, Toronto's won the last 2 games, but they could have easily won the last 3. Joel Embiid in the last game had 20 points and 11 rebounds, and truthfully, that's just not good enough. It's not good enough. Joel Embiid needs to be 30 and 15. I don't care about his sprained ligament in his thumb. It is what it is. James Harden is still playing like shit. 15 points, 7 assists, 4 of 11 from the field. Trash. Shooting horrific from the field. He's been shooting horrific from the field since he got to the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey in the past two games, total of 26 points. After averaging 26 points in the first 3 games, he slowed down. So, I'm not too convinced. This series just got way more interesting. Way more interesting. Way more interesting. And I honestly feel like Toronto will win. I don't see Toronto losing the next game on I think Toronto's going to come out and blow them niggas out again. And Game 7, I just feel like the better prepared team. I don't think it's who's the better team. The more mentally strong team. Think about it. You think Toronto's going to win 3 games in a row to then lose the very last one? Come on now. But, hey, this is going to be really interesting. I can't wait to see how it plans out, man. Oh, my God. I thought the Nets getting swept was terrible. This would be even worse. We're going to see how this shakes up. Oh, I'm really excited.